What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And all I can say about last night's fights, UFC 268, is just wow. If you did not watch it, at least go and watch the main card. Try to find the fights on YouTube or wherever you can find them. To me, so far, that's card of the year. And we still have some pretty good cards left. But just that main card is worth the watch. I suggest you go do it. I won't give anything away if you have not watched it yet. But anyway, let's get into this video. This is episode 9 of Fighter Deep Dive, and you see the fighter we are talking about today is Islam Makhachev. He just got added to the game. And if you guys don't know what the Fighter Deep Dive series is, it's when I talk about the perks and what they actually add to these stats. So he has fast hands, and that adds +4 punch speed and +4 accuracy. So he has a 92 punch speed, so that's going to bring it to a 96, and he has a 90 accuracy, and that's going to bring it to a 94. Of course, while throwing those punches, hooks, uppercuts, and overhands, the next perk he has is the grinder perk, and this is for when you are in the clinch. It brings his cardio. It adds +3 to his cardio, bringing it to a 96. And this isn't just for clinching in the open space. This is for cage clinching, back clinching, over under if you can get to it. And then, anyway, the next perk he has is Russo Clinic, which adds +3 to his top control. So he has a 95 top control. That's going to bring it to a 98. So when you're in top control, you should be pretty good. Your transitions should be a little bit faster. Your denials should be a little bit easier because, a 98 top game is pretty good. So Fortune Nature is his next perk. And this perk only activates when you have more health than your opponent. But this gives you a boost in 3 categories. It gives you +3 chin, +3 body, and +3 to the legs. Only when you have more health than your opponent, though. So if you have more head health, that's when it engages, more body health, and so on. But anyway, he has a 91 chin, so that would bring it to a 94. He has a 92 body, that would bring it to a 95, and 88 legs, which would bring it to a 91. But this only works when you have more health in that area. So if you have more body health, that's when the Fortune Nature will perk. If you have more leg health, like I said, so on and so on. But let's look at this, stats anyway. What I see right off the bat, punch power, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either. And then his head movement was 89. Again, it's to be expected. He's a grappler. He's supposed to be used as a grappler. I didn't spend too much time on his grappling stats because as you saw, they were all above a 90. But what I want to talk about here is his weaknesses. His recovery is 89 and his legs are 88. So if you're going up against him, which in these next couple of weeks or so, you'll probably see more of him than you will, once the freshness wears off, so to speak. So just be aware. Those are his weaknesses. I always like to do that when a new fighter comes out. Check out their strengths, and then you also check out their weaknesses. Because it goes into knowing your opponent. In real life, you would check out your opponent's weaknesses. Why wouldn't you do that in the game? So anyway, what I'm seeing here is his best strike is this rear hook. Usually I don't go into the move sets, but since he's a new fighter, I figured I would. So, that rear hook, I'm already thinking of combos I can land with it, jab hook, uppercut, or just even try to land a planted jab hook, get a hit reaction, and then, shoot for a takedown. And I like that he has the rear body kick, the rear body roundhouse, a level 3. Because if you guys notice, the crappy animations are like level 2 and below. Of course, takedowns are all going to be great. You know, he's going to have all the turns you want, all the drives you want. And then get ups, it's going to be mostly wrestling, transitions, I'm sure. Not going to spend too much time in here, just want to go over his moves because he is a new fighter. But nothing too crazy, as you guys see. But we're going to use him to the best of our ability and do some wrestling. A little bit of striking, a little bit of wrestling. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we got a Justin Gaethje player here. Which, man, Justin Gaethje put on a show last night, but, you know, it takes two. You know, it takes two to tango, as they say. You know, Michael Chandler showed how tough he really is. But, alright, it was a weird, he kind of wanted to touch gloves, then he kind of didn't. Of course, this isn't a quick match, but, of course, I always turn the HUD off to make it a little bit harder on myself. The only HUD I have on is the grapple HUD, which at this point I could probably honestly take off. But we're not going to stand with Justin Gaethje too long. He's already trying to get those leg kicks. There's a little delay here, but I'm hoping it clears up. I mean, the ping was good. God damn it, he reversed me. Alright. So let's see what he wants to do. On top. Deny that. But so far, you know, he feels good. That fast hand perk really, you know, helps him out with, you know, with his hand speed. He doesn't, you know, have much power, but, you know, that rear hook also helps him out. But, like, you really don't want to be standing with him anyway. That's really what I'm trying to get at here. You really want to just, you know, of course the fight starts standing, so just don't go out shooting like crazy. Use your boxing to set up your shots. Don't go crazy. Don't just think, I have to grapple. You know, guys get lost in that because if you pick a wrestler, you know, your opponent, you know, they can see who you're picking, and if it says wrestler, you know, your opponent's gonna be wise to it. Be like, okay, you know, he's gonna wanna grapple. So you have to, you know, be smart and set up your takedowns in different ways. If one way doesn't work, you know, try a different way. There's all different kinds of takedowns in this game. You know, that's the one thing I do like about UFC 4. I mean, there's other things too, but one of the big things is, you know, the ways to get takedowns in UFC 3, man. You could deny takedowns with your eyes closed. You know, like the windows to deny were just, you know, crazy. Especially the judo counters and, you know, the over-under counters and things like that. So in UFC 4, they really made it, you know, so, you know, you have to be on those denials, you know, and so it's one thing I do like, because you should always have the option to take the fight to the ground. It's, you know, it's mixed martial arts, and you should always have different ways. And yeah, man, you guys know I love stack guard, and you know, I'm trying to be a more aggressive Islam. A little bit more aggressive than, I mean, in his last fight, of course, you know, he went out and finished Dan Hooker, but some of his other fights, man, he just, you know, tends to really just want control, doesn't do much damage, looks for more position over submission, but let's see what we can do here on the feet, just for a little bit. But you don't want to stand with Justin Gaethje too long, even in the game. But yeah, man, I'm glad that Islam is moving up the ladder a little bit. He's going to be getting these matchups that he wants. You know, he's always said he wants, you know, top guys. He's gonna be getting them. Could you imagine this fight, like in real life, that's going on right now? Islam versus Gaethje. I don't think Justin would respect him as much as he did Khabib. I think he gave Khabib a little bit too much respect. Trying to land a slip hook, seeing if he was gonna throw it straight. Take him down, turn it. But yeah, I think he gave Khabib way too much respect in that fight, which is understandable. I mean, you can't blame the guy. But yeah, this is what you want to do, with Islam. You really want to use your boxing. Not saying you can't throw, a few kicks here and there. He does have that rear body kick, level 3, which is good. But this is what you want to do. You want to just smother your opponent. You just want to grapple him, and this guy's giving up. See, his block was gone, or he wasn't posting those shots at all. But anyway, guys, that is gonna be the video. I'm only gonna do one fight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you will be using Islam in the future. I really hope I see more of him, because usually when a fighter gets released, they're used for like a week or two, and then you don't see him again in ranked, man. I like seeing variety. That's just me, and I'm not innocent of either. I get stuck in using the same fighters too, so I can't. I'm not gonna say I don't, because I do. But anyway, let me know if you'll be using Islam. Do you like his character model? Do you think his stats are good? And if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. But most of all, guys, have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.